Hey, it's been a while. Now I'm not going to go into why it's been a while because I don't have time for that. It's 5 a.m. and I gotta go into work today. I haven't slept. And I just don't want to give y'all a long, boring monologue that you're not gonna watch anyways. So instead, I'll start by asking a question. What is content? What is this mythical thing that every creator, every artist, every musician seems to grind away trying to produce? For the last couple months, I've been taking a step back as a content creator to try and figure out that very thing. In terms of inspiration, there are so many creators I love and enjoy watching myself. And I of course want to put out things I would enjoy watching. But that's sort of the problem. I feel overwhelmed because I have so many choices in regard to content creation. And just in regard to content that I want to make. I mean, I'll look at videos of art, I'll look at actual art, I'll look at animations, read short funny comics or long story driven ones, binge gaming videos, watch reaction streams, watch hair videos, watch fitness content, and so much more. I can't even list it all in one video. I consume a lot of content. And as the digital age grows in influence, I think that's becoming true for more and more people. And yeah, social media addiction, blah, blah. But I consume so much content because I genuinely enjoy it. Now let's be real, it's 2023. Everyone's addicted to this shit. I might as well profit off it. That's like 87% a joke. Anyways, the point is, all those content creators I watch, they all bring something different to the table. But I love all of them. And because of that, I'm a bit overwhelmed because there's so many avenues of creation for me to explore. And taking a break from being an actual content creator helped me realize that. I've been off socials for a few months now, if you don't know. Completely off Twitter, not really posting much to my stories, no art, no nothing. But I was still sucked into consuming hours of content every day despite that. And it was honestly nice to come back merely as an observer. I didn't have to perform, I didn't have to put out, all I had to do was watch and study. And study I did. I've been studying the algorithm, people's attitudes towards certain types of content, other people's failures, other people's success, everything. And I feel as though I'm now ready to come back as a creator because of that. I wasn't taking time off because I'd given up. I'd taken time off because I was certain I wanted to come back. I just wanted to come back stronger and smarter than when I left. This entire time I've been in my content creator training arc. So the moment the world needed me most, I came back, you feel me? But I won't say the thought of giving up didn't cross my mind, because it definitely did. As an artist, I got real sick of seeing me and my mutuals bust our asses for hours, creating art for the algorithms to shit specifically on it. And with the rise of AI theft, not calling it art because it's not art, it's a fucking Google search, I had literally no desire to continue to pursue art in the way I was, let alone post it. Not just from a motivational standpoint, but from a logical standpoint too. Even a lot of the black art pages I follow, they started posting AI art, and I wasn't fucking with that. The niche I tried to fill was already small, like minute, minuscule. But it became even smaller as the damn computers were taken over and copyright laws didn't care. And again, my issue with AI is the legal art theft. If people run prompts off art to study and practice, or if they run prompts off their own, I don't care. Honestly, I encourage that. So anyways, with that, I decided I was done. But instead of completely giving up on art, I wanted to find a solution. Something that meant I could continue to make art that I love while being a content creator that works with the algorithm instead of against it. And in more productive ways than just art reels and art TikToks. I do plan to do more of that as well, but not just that. Because that's not all I had to offer you all. And if we haven't been properly introduced at this point, or if it's just your first time here, my name is Brook the Artist. I made a rebranding comic a little while ago celebrating the death of my old name, Yuzo. Yuzo didn't have a really solid meaning. It was like a play on the Chinese word for universe because I like space and astronomical philosophy, but it was still kind of random and just meh. To this day, I don't know why I chose Chinese to translate that, but Brook the Artist is my new alias, and so I think I should formally introduce myself as so. It basically means three things to me. Number 1, it's a reference to a character from one of my favorite pieces of media, One Piece, and the character is Dead Bones Brook, aka Bonakichi, aka Soul King. You know what I'm saying? The character is like me a lot in some ways. He's an artist himself. He's more of comic relief, but he is cold as hell when he wants to be. And he's a tall, light-skinned nigga with a big afro. I mean, come on. But I do mean in some ways, because in other ways, he is really not like me at all. I mean, at all. And shout out to 2 of my friends that helped me come up with the name. They compared me to Brook a lot, and at first I was in denial because of the casual sexual harassment. But then I was like, okay, excluding that, he's pretty cool. And yes, I love One Piece, but I can acknowledge when it's problematic. I do that with all media I consume. Which brings me to number 2, the middle part, the D, being a reference to One Piece, obviously, and also doubling as an article for the, so you can say D, the, duh. I really don't care which. And it also works well for changing the suffix to accommodate for other things. Shout out my gaming channel, Brook D Gamer. And finally, number 3, the last part is the word artist. This word is the only word that does a good job capturing absolutely everything that I am. I'm an artist in so many ways. Without being an artist, whatever kind of medium it's in reference to, I know I would literally not be me. That would be some other nigga. And seeing as it's such a pivotal part of who I am, I thought it was fitting to include it in my new alias. And with that rebrand, I really wanted to change how I did things, starting with this video. And I think what that means the most to me right now is trying new things, even if I haven't seen them done successfully. And to tie that into the question at the beginning, the question being, what is content? Content is whatever the fuck I want it to be. Art, hair, cars, toys, dancing. I'm not even interested in making content about any of that. But the point is, I could make content about literally anything I wanted to. There is a niche for everything. I had a somewhat transformative experience a couple months back where I was away from home for 3 weeks in another state by myself. And it did a lot for me. Namely, helping me realize I can craft my own reality like it's fucking creative mode. I can do whatever I want, literally. So why not do what I enjoy, you know? And this is me basically giving y'all a heads up. I wouldn't feel right just jumping back into content creating without explaining my absence, especially on YouTube. But I'm not just doing this out of guilt either. There is so much I want to do, and I'm genuinely so excited for it. So I wanted to share some of that excitement with you all. I'm sure most of my audience comes from Instagram because it's the platform with the biggest following and also the one I am most active on. Things are gonna change a little over there, just so you know. Don't worry, I'm still gonna be posting art, just not how I was before. I already explained the whole AI debacle, but even without the AI, even without the algorithm constantly working against the kind of content I was putting out, I just have too many ideas for my own good. I feel even if I could somehow make a career out of just posting pictures of my art on Instagram or social media as a whole, that's not what I would want. Maybe old me, but new me? Nah. So I've looked for other ways and other avenues to explore aspects of my art that I do love and don't want to let go of while still reaching out and trying new things. Just one example of this being the idea of creating art for my own thumbnails. An idea which was heavily inspired by Afro Senju and his thumbnail artist. I forgot the name. I was gonna put it here or here or here or everywhere. Check out that person. And of course, along with announcing the video, if I make thumbnail art, best believe I'm gonna be posting it to Instagram and probably Twitter too, maybe even Tumblr if I ever use that again. Hopefully creating the video, editing the video, making thumbnail art for it, promoting for it isn't too much for me and doesn't make me burn out, but if I find that it is, I will be sure to adjust and communicate that with you all. By the way, don't know if I mentioned, I also edit my own videos. Yeah, I know you can probably tell. But like everything else I've listed, I do that because for one, it makes the most sense for me, and two, I just really love doing it. All that to say that this video is basically a way for me to announce that I am no longer going to pour all my energy into one aspect of myself while neglecting the others. And the reason this video exists is because I don't want to blindside y'all with a bunch of new without a proper explanation. As you can probably tell, I did upgrade the setup quite a bit, you know what I'm saying? I made some upgrades, quite a bit. The camera I'm using to record is even technically upgraded. It's a different phone. I'm recording with my phone, and I'm using a back camera, so I can't see myself. I just have to hope that this looks good. If it doesn't, I'm sorry, I'm not re-recording. I need to go, I need to sleep. And with this upgraded hardware comes more potential, a lot more potential. I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch, both reactions and video games. I'm gonna be uploading gaming videos to my gaming YouTube channel. I'm gonna be talking to the camera with a lot of pretty colors and lights in the background. So basically everything. I think that more or less covers every kind of content that exists on the internet, more or less. I'm just so excited to come back from this training arc, showing y'all how much I've grown and really stepping into the person I know I can be as a creator, as a human being, and as a father. That's right, this is also the video where I announced that I'm pregnant and having a child. That was dumb. That was a dumb joke. So anyways, I want to start tentatively in regards to getting new videos out, which means for now, I am shooting for 1 video a week, including any type of upload. So that could be my gaming channel or this channel, any kind of video basically that's similar in format per week, as well as 2 reel or short type videos or even pictures per week on social media. Don't know if that's gonna happen, and if you made it this far, I sincerely hope you stick around. I know I'm not speaking to much of a fan base yet, but my supporters are real. If this video gets 10 views, I want all 10 of you who sat through even half of this to know that I appreciate you so much as is. Of course I want to grow as a creator, but if I never do, I want you to know I'm not overlooking your support just because it's not the numbers I want. I have to earn the numbers I want, but I didn't have to earn you guys, or at least it doesn't feel like it. I guess technically I did, but the point is y'all feel less like numbers. You feel more like family. You know what I mean? Everyone who likes my posts, comments, who takes time to even like a story, it's not to the point where it just feels like numbers. Every single one of you as individuals has had a very big impact on me, and I am forever grateful. You know, as much as I complain about the algorithm, even in this one video, and in general, even the like 40 something likes I'd get per art post meant the absolute world to me. And 40 is a little below my average, so even on rough days with the algorithm, I'm still very appreciative. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you watching this right now. And there is no way I was gonna make this video without including that part. So that being said, I love you all, truly, and thanks for watching.